Assalamu alaikum, I am Abdullatif. Today in this video, I will test and evaluate and analyze my network. As first, our network IP is 192.186 and 1.0, and our DHCP is active starting from 21 until 216. Okay, we started from 21 because the first 20 IPs it will be for routers and access point and servers. As you see, our router IP is 192.168 1.1. Our database server is 1.2. Our DNS server is 1.3. Our mail is 1.4, and our storage server is 1.5. Our access point is 1.10. Our second access point is 1.11. Our third access point is 1.12. And for our printers, our first one is 1.14, our second one is 1.15, our third one is 1.16. Okay, about the HCP server, as I said, we are waiting IPs from 21 until 216. To be sure about that, we will enter to our server to DHCP, services DHCP, then we will go to our DHCP pool. As you see here, our service is on, our pool name is DHCP. Our default gateway is 1.1 as the default gateway. Our DNS server will be 1.3 as our DNS server, as you see. The IP address, as I said, will start from 21, and the maximum number user, that means the final IP will be 216 as shown here. So our IPs will be between 21 and 216. Let's go and check. Let's choose a random PC. Let's choose this. Let's go to desktop IP configuration. Let's make it static. Then DHCP, we have to wait. Then DHCP request successful. We got 105. As I said, between 21 and 260, we got 105. That's right. Our DHCP server is working. Let's try another one. Desktop IP configuration static. DHCP again. Let's wait. DHCP request successful, 108. As I said again, between 21 and 216, and we got 108. Okay, so if we wanted to ping from a device to our server, we will go to the device command prompt, ping our server IP is 4. Ping, we have to wait, reply, okay. As you see, sent 4, received 4. That means the device can connect with our server. If we wanted to connect from the server to our device, let's get a random device. Let's get this. The IP is 103. Let's go device, desktop, command prompt. Okay, ping the same IP, but 103. As you see, reply from 103, sent for, received for, everything worked correctly. Okay, so that means our DHCP server is working. So if we wanted to evaluate, we have to choose a random PC. Then we have to ping and see how many milliseconds it takes to send and receive. So we will write the server IP. We write again wrong. Okay, 1 4. We have to write T before after ping. As you see, 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, again 1 millisecond, small than 1 millisecond, small than 1 millisecond, small than 1 millisecond, and it will be 1 millisecond. As you see, it's sent 16, received 60, lost 0 with 1 millisecond. That means our connectivity is clear, our server is working, our devices cut IP from the DHCP server. That means our DHCP server is working. And as I said, we was expect from it to give us a IP between 21 and 216, and we got it. As you see here, like let's pick randomly, we have here 106. That is right. And when we pinged about the time, we got small than 1 millisecond, small than 1 millisecond. That means our connectivity also it's right, and our DHCP server is working. Now a millisecond small than 1 millisecond, that means our connectivity also is it's right, and our DHCP server is working. Now, if you wanted to be sure if this DHCP IPs is real or not real, we will ping. So we will see what is the IP for this device, for HR device. As you see here, our IP is end with 106. We'll ping from this device. So let's go to command prompt. Then let's write the 192.168.1 and 106. As you see, it starts from management to HR, from the second floor to third floor. As you see, it's sent for, received for, and lost 0. Let's make it from here. Let's see what is IP here. The IP is 109. Let's ping here to command prompt, and we wanted to ping to 109, 100, 109, 139. As we start, reply from, okay. Now, if we wanted to take a look about our domain name server and our AA server. As first, our domain name server, we have to go to services, domain name server. We have here domain name service is on. Our record name is albarakabanks.com, and our address is 192, 168, and 1.2. That IP is for our database server, as I mentioned, and we will get from this server our website. As you see here, HTTP is on, and here we have our website. When we will write our domain name, this website will come, will response. So I am waiting from our domain name server. When I will write my domain name or the record name, I am waiting my website. So I will Control C, then pick random laptop or PC, and web browser. I will paste my domain name and press go. Then I have to wait until it will respond after like 35 minutes or 14 minutes. Okay. One minute. So as you see here, our website is respond and everything is work correctly by the domain name servers. So I expect from him, when I will write the domain name, it will give me the website, and as you see, the website is front of us. Let's make the picture bigger. As you see here, our website is here. So now I will try to close this PC and ask or request the website by the IP, not the domain name server. Okay, let's get the IP of the server and then choose another PC, web browser. Then I have to wait, or we have to wait. And as you can see also by the IP of the database server, we could cut, or we got our website. As you see, let's make the picture bigger. As you see here, we got our website by the domain name and by the IP of the database. So it's work, or so our DNS server, it's work correctly. So, but if we wanted to ping from any device to our domain name server, we'll choose this, then command prompt, then ping to the IP of the server, 13. As you see, the first one, the second one, the third one, and we sent for, received for without any problem. Now I wanted to make it opposite. I wanted to ping from the server to any device. Let's go desktop, command prompt. Let's choose random one, or let's get from second floor. IP configuration 107. Okay, 107. As you see, we got the first one, the second one, the third one. As you see, we sent for, received for without any problem. Okay, so and let's see about the time. Let's cut this command prompt and let's ping to 3. As you see, less than 1 millisecond, less than 1 millisecond, less than 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, less than 1 millisecond, and this will be like that. We sent 8, received 8, lost 0. So we can say about our domain name server, it's worked correctly, the connectivity is clear, and the server did what we expect from it. Like when we write the domain name, it gives us the web page. Okay, and if I wanted to contact with the default gateway by my server, I will write just the IP of the router or the default gateway, and as you see here, we got sent for, received for, and the same thing for the DHCP server. Let's try it by one. Also, we have to wait, send for, received for. The DHCP server and our domain name server can connect with the default gateway or with the router. Now I wanna to try our AAA server. As first, I will delete this. Yes. Now, if I wanted to try my AAA server, I'll go to Services, AAA. As you see here, we have, let's make it bigger. We have 3 access points. The first one in the 3rd floor with IP10, as I mentioned in the the second one is the second access point in 2nd floor, and the 3rd one in the 1st floor. And here we have four usernames or 4 users. The first one is Abdullatif, Ahmed, Ali, and our workstation. So if I wanna, as you see here, the first access point is working, the second one also is working. I wanna to make the 1st floor access point work. So I will get a PC or a laptop and name it Ahmed PC. Okay, because we have a user named Ahmed or called Ahmed. Then I will go to desktop, PC wireless. As first, I have to turn or shut down, then add a modular wireless card, turn on, desktop, PC wireless. Profile, I have to create a new profile. We will call it user1. Then I will refresh. Okay, I will choose Al-Baraka 1st floor, as you see. Connect, now advanced setup. Now I have to put the name of the access point. I will get it as copy paste. Okay, paste, next, we will set up our security. Then next, then we will write the user details, which we found in the server, AAA. Okay, here we have Ahmed. The secret key is 147. Next, save, connect to network. We have to wait like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or not, we have to wait 2 seconds. So as you see here, we connect to our Al-Baraka 1st floor with our hotspot. And if we wanted to ping from our PC, which connected wirelessly to our access point, we will go to command prompt, write ping, and we will write our access point IP 112. As you see, we got it, sent for, received for without any problem. If we wanted to ping to our server, which was 3, as you see, also sent for, received for without any problem. Now, if I want to ping from the server to my PC, which is 110, the IP of the PC is 110. 1 minute. Hotspot server again. Not conf desktop. Then command prompt ping. As I said, is what it was done. As you see, for replies and sent for, received for, that mean it's working correctly, and we can get a new PC and write a username and password and give him access to enter to our hotspot by the username and the password. Okay, if I wanted to see the time, because it's wireless, it will be more than 20 20 milliseconds, I think, but we will try. We'll try to connect with the access point, not the server. The access point what was 12. Let's see. As I said, it's like 55, 34, 56, 36, but it's acceptable because it's not Ethernet, it's wireless. So we sent 9, received 9, lost 0. Also, I wanted to try with the server. 3, 5, 26, 8, 21, 23. So as I said, it will be more than 20. And we sent 9, received 9 without any losses, 0 losses. So as I said, our AAA server, it's working correctly. We can get a new user and give him a new login name or username and a new password, and we can give him access to enter to our hotspot. But we have some problem because it's wireless. It's like not low network, it's medium, but it's normal because it's wireless. But final, the AAA server, it's working as we want. Okay. Now, if you want to try the database server, actually, we have to ping from any device to our database server. Let's go to here. Let's ping to 102 and 1, 2. As you see, also our server is working. Sent for, received for from database server. I will ping from my server now. Command prompt. I will ping to this device. What is it? 103. Okay. 103, not 2. As you see, also it's worked correctly. Sent for, received for, last 0 without any problem. Let's contact with the default gateway. Also, my gateway is less than 1 millisecond and sent for, received for. So all our database server or all our servers could connect with our default gateway or our router, and also storage server, it's work the same of database server. We don't have to try it to not lose a lot of time. So as I said, all our servers it's work as we want. The DHCP server gives all devices IP from 21 until 216. The domain name servers, it can work when we write a domain, our domain name albarakabanks.com. It will give us the website. The database server, when anyone requests our website or informations, it will give to him. As example, when domain name server asks from him the website, it gives to him when we request by the browser. And our hotspot is working by the AAA server. So we can get a new user and give him accessibility to get our hotspot. Now we will try to ping from our device to our printers. Let's try in second floor. Okay, ping to, okay, 150. Okay, it's ping. As you see, sent for, received for from the printer without any problem. Also, our printer is working without any problem. As you can see, we analyzed our local area network and evaluated, and we tested, and everything was working as we want and in the perfect timing with the perfect connectivity without any problems, and all our servers did what we expect from them. Now is the time to test our wide area network or WAN. So here as first, what we expect from our wide area network. I am expecting from my wide area network to give me ability to get or to access to all my serial interfaces inside my Istanbul router. As you see here, we have 4 interfaces from type HWC-T. Each one have 2 ports. Also give me ability to contact with with the router, with Ankara main router, Ankara mainline router, also give me ability to access to the internet or to Google server, also give me ability to contact with Ankara database server or with Ankara branch as general. So how we will do that? As first, we have 4 lines. The first line is the backup line for Ankara branch. The second line is the main line for Ankara branch. The third line is the main line for internet from Turk Telecom. The fourth line is satellite internet. Also, this line is backup. The backup satellite internet and the backup Ankara and the backup line for Ankara branch is for emergency reasons. Okay. So also here we have our central switch and our router. As first, here we have a cable which connect between our central switch and our router by fast Ethernet 00. As you see here, we have fast Ethernet 00 serial have our default gateway IP address. But how we did that? Okay, as first we wrote enable. Okay, we wrote enable, then configuration terminal, then interface fast Ethernet 0, that is our fast interface, then the IP address we want to give to the interface, that is our default gateway and our subnet mask. Also, the last step is no shutdown to open connection. So as you see, when I wrote that, my connection started, and my central switch and my router is connected. If I want to advance that, I will try to ping to my default gateway, as I did in the start of the video. So in the first step, we connected between our routers and our central switch. In the second step, we will connect between our router and our router in Ankara branch. That is our main line. As first, as I mentioned, we have 4 interfaces and everyone inside a slot. So the interfaces or the serial interfaces which connect between our router and our Ankara main router in slot 01, as I mentioned here. So we'll go to config slot 01. As you see, that is our IP address for this interface. Okay, but how I did that? As first, I wrote enable, then I wrote it configure terminal, then I wrote it my interface serial I wanna to give it IP 01, then I give it IP and subnet mask, the same, the IP as you see here, and then enter, then clock rate, then no shutdown to open connection. After I did that with Istanbul router, I have to do the same thing with Ankara router, serial 01. Okay, as you see, that is our IP. But how I did that? I went to my command line, then I wrote it in, then configure that terminal, then which interface I want to get in, then the IP address with the subnet mask, as you see, is the same and the same subnet mask, enter, then no shutdown to open connection. After I did that, my connection started, and I could ping from my Istanbul router to Ankara router, and I could connect from Ankara router to Istanbul router. Let's see. SLI again, then Control Z, then I will ping. As you see, success rate is 100%, 55 without no problem. So Istanbul router can connect with Ankara router. Let's try from Ankara router now. As you see, also success rate is 100%, 55 without any problem. So, and I was expect that from Istanbul router and from Ankara router. So we was expecting when we will ping from Istanbul router to Ankara router to get 5/5, and when we will ping from Ankara to Istanbul, we expected to get 5/5, and we got it. And as you see, everything is work as we want. Now, if I wanna to ping from a random device or a computer from my local area network to my Ankara main router, I have to open static routing. Okay, so what should I have? As first, I have to open Istanbul router, again to command, then route in, then configure that terminal, enter, then IP route. That is our IP route, paste, enter. Now our static routing is open. We open static routing in Istanbul router. Now I will open for Ankara router. Okay, Control Z, enable again. After that, configure terminal, enter. Also IP route for Ankara router. Now I open static routing for Istanbul router and Ankara router. Now let's try to ping from random PC to our Ankara main router, mainline router. Let's try from this. The IP address was 195.175.30.50. I am expecting send for, receive for, no losses. As you see, send for, receive for, no losses. That means everything worked correctly. Let's see the time now. 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 2 millisecond, 2 millisecond. So that means we are trying to connect with the Ankara main router, and the time is perfect. So that means our connectivity is perfect. We sent 18, received 18, no losses. That is perfect, and we don't have any problem. So that means we was expecting to connect with Ankara main router from any device, and we did it. Now, after that, I connected between my Ankara main router and between my internet or Google server. So as you see here, the cable is connected over fast or over interface fast Ethernet 1. So we will go to config fast Ethernet 01. As you see here, that is our IP address. But also, how we did that? As first, I went to command, then wrote in enable, then configure terminal, then interface fast Ethernet 01, enter, then IP address. I wanted to keep to this interface, then no shutdown to open the connection, paste. So after that, I wrote all of this. My connection started, and I am expecting to get my internet or to ping my internet will send for received for 0 lost from any device I want. Let's try this. Command prompt. We don't need the time now. Okay. Our IP, as you see here, was 2020. I was expecting send for received for 0 lost. That was right. We was expecting that, and we got that. So that means everything worked correctly. Let's see the time now. 2 millisecond to 1 millisecond. We are connecting with the internet. So 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 1 millisecond. That is perfect. This time is perfect. That means our connectivity is right. Everything is right. We don't have any problem. We sent 17, received 17, 0 losses. That means everything works as we want. And we can connect with our internet. Also, we can get server Google by the domain name server. If you wanted to look to here, DNS, we have a record named www.google.com with address 20.20.20.20, which is our Google server, or not our, which is Google server. So let's try to get by web browser. Go. As you see here, we got it. That is our Google page. We got Google, and we can search, and everything work fine. Okay. So also after that, I tried to connect between my Ankara router and between Ankara branch. So when I connected between my Ankara router and the central switch, I made the same when I connected between my Istanbul's router and central switch in Istanbul. I made it the same in Ankara. So after I connected, I could talk with my Ankara database from any device from my local area network. Let's try it. Our IP address is 30.30.30. Let's try from this IP command prompt. Okay, let's try 30. That is our Ankara database. I am expecting send for 0 lost, received for without any problem. As you see, send for, received for, 0 lost, no problem. That means everything worked correctly and as we want. Let's see the time. 2 milliseconds, 3 milliseconds, 3 milliseconds, 2 milliseconds, 2 milliseconds. That means everything worked correctly and as we want. We are connecting with Ankara branch, with Ankara database branch, and everything work as we want. That means the time, as you see, the time is perfect. That means the connectivity is perfect. We don't have any problem. We send 24, receive 24, 0 lost, no problems. That is perfect. So I was expecting from my wide area network to connect with the Ankara main router and to connect with the internet and to connect with my Ankara database server, and we got it as we saw. So now if any emergency happened and our main line destroyed, automatically our router will go to CL01, will stop and will turn on serial 0, 0. As you see, it started, it's working. Let's try to ping from my Istanbul router to my Ankara backup line router. So let's try to ping. What was the IP? 195.175.39.30. As you see, success rate is 100%, 55. That means everything is working. And that means when our main line will destroy, our backup line will start and everything will be correct. And when we configure this, we configure same as the main line. Okay. Also about the internet, also it's working. Let's try. Fast Internet 01 on. As you see, not 01. It's 10. As I wrote here 10. As you see, it's working. Let's try to ping. Let's try to ping. Ping. Our IP was 195.175.39.70. As you see, success rate is 1%, 55 without no problem. Let's see. Also, we had emergency, and we had a problem with our internet. Our router automatically will turn off 10 serial and will turn on 11. As you see, our satellite is started. Let's try to ping to our satellite. Okay, let's ping. That was 19. Okay, that one 19.30. As you see, success rate is 1%, 55. That means also if any emergency happened, we can connect with the internet by satellite. Okay, now let's turn off our serials and turn on our main one. Okay, we turned off our main one, we turned on our main. So as you see, our wide area network did what we was expect from it. So we tested our wide area network and everything was perfect. Also, we evaluated and we saw the time. Also, the time was perfect. Also, we was expect some things from our wide area network and we got it. That means everything is working correctly and our wide area network is perfect. So we tested and analyzed and evaluated our wide area network, and we can see that everything worked correctly without any problems. And my local area network could got Anchor database, internet, and main router from white area network without any problems. That was our videos. Thank you for watching. See you. Assalamu alaikum.